Hello, and welcome to another episode of Mallory TV. Topic going to talk about Pride. I went to Berlin's Pride, and it was really cool in some ways, and it was interesting to see another Pride in another country. Let's put it that way. They definitely passed out a lot of stickers and lighters that advertise the website for Dildo King. And I really liked it. It was cool. I had to go by myself, which was kind of lame, but shit happens. Everything seems to get a lot more phallic during Pride, like the pretzels and microphones. I also really liked this guy who was marching around with like this little feather duster really angrily, like angry Germans do. And what else? I wore my green shirt that says I kiss girls, and this 40-ish-year-old woman came up to me and like kissed me, or like pulled open my jacket and like kissed me on the cheek, and it was really wet. And then she attacked my boob with a sticker, and then some other gay guy came up afterwards and attacked my other boob with a sticker, and so I got another sticker, so I figured I had to even out the yellowness on both my boobs, make it equal, and so I was like covered in lipstick on the cheek and stickers on the breastises. There was also a gay Chinese dragon. That was kind of funny. The only thing I am a little disappointed about is that like prides are always like men, or I don't want to say that, but they act like lesbians don't get STDs, which is a very big myth. I guess just because, penicillin can cure stuff I don't know. But it's always condoms, and it's always how to use a condom, but it's never like, hey, if you don't really know that girl, maybe you should wear a latex glove, or use a dental dam. They don't pass out those. They don't say anything about lesbians. I think in this parade there was like one thing that was like lesbians, and that was the people asking that women have equal rights in soccer, too. That's about it. Yeah, there are a lot of men. Lots of men. Lots of naked men. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. Another thing that happened with Pride was this woman named Judith Butler won some Freedom Fighter Award. Judith Butler, who won the Civil Courage Award. I have to read off my computer because I have no idea. Basically, the people who do the parade offered her this award for being awesome, an awesome queer person. And she said, no, I cannot take it because the people who run the parade are associated with homo-nationalism. And I thought to myself, what the hell is homo-nationalism? So after research and asking around, I thought it was about like how it's always one race, and I was going to say, listen, Germany's white. There's some Turks, but if you take the amount of minorities in Germany and then take the amount of gay minorities in Germany, you ain't gonna have a lot of people. Just Germany's white. Happens. But that's not what homo-nationalism means, apparently. Apparently it means that it's like when gay people want to be normal. It's what I got out of it. So homo-nationalism is when gays and queers and straights and intersexes and the people who aren't hetero in some way, shape, or form, or whatever, are supportive of the nation, I guess. Like, for instance, some gay guy in the army who believes in going after the terrorists, whatever terrorists there might be, and fighting for freedom. He's a homo-nationalist. That's what I understand. So basically, instead of like homos and gays and queers and whatever coming up with like a new thing for marriage and like something completely different and like partnerships and like totally being radical and like rearranging the shape of the universe about how, what, and why people get married, they just want marriage. They just want equal rights marriage. And personally, I think just asking for marriage is enough work. Why do you have to like completely change it, give it an extreme makeover, a queer eye for the straight guy kind of? I don't know. It seemed a little too much. Like, people who support their country don't have to be bad, and people who are liberal do support their country. I don't know. This too much. Too much. I think that's all I have to say about Pride. I mean, I had fun. Yeah, I think even though San Francisco's Pride was 4 hours long, I think I liked the content more, because they had more groups of like out of country, out of state. They had more, they had like the actresses from Wicked in the thing, and like I don't really know too many politicians. And they also label things in case you're not familiar with people in the States, because there apparently were politicians in the parade, but I didn't see them because I don't know German politicians. I don't know, San Francisco's is definitely way too long. Maybe if we can like grab a little bit of Berlin and grab a little bit of San Francisco, it would be cool. But yeah, I think I would have had more fun if I had someone there with me.